Yeah. So this question we have done, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. And what about the previous question? Have we done this also? This one? Nur Muhammad?
No, sir.
Oh, actually, the next question is the repeated ones. Let me check. We done this. And I think we have done this question, I think. Shadawala.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next question is this. The Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, between a person and disbelief is discarding prayer. So, what benefits do Muslims find in regular prayer? It means that you are required to write about the importance of the prayer because the hadith is about the importance of the prayer. And then you are required to write about the benefits. What are the benefits of the prayer? So, by the way, can anyone tell me something about the importance of the prayer? What you write in the beginning about the importance of the prayer, then the benefits of the prayer we will discuss. G, anybody? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
So, what is the importance of the prayer? You see, in the beginning of the question, the hadith is mentioned. This is a way, this is a style of the examiner to ask something. And they mention something from the hadith or the Quran that about a particular thing. This hadith is about the importance of the prayer. So, in the beginning of the answer, you are required to write about the importance of the prayer. So, I'm asking you people, what is the importance of the prayer? Can anybody tell me something? I think you cannot hear me, that's why you're not answering. Isn't it?
Sir, prayer is the second pillar of Islam. Um, sir, it a prayer prevents a Muslim from shameful and indecent acts. So it purifies both the body and the soul.
No, that is the benefit. No, you have to tell what happened if you offer salah and what happened if you do not offer salah. That will show the importance of the prayer. And you mentioned that how many times this prayer is mentioned in the Quran, what Allah said about the offering of the prayer.
And so the prayer distinguishes between like the rich and the poor, the uh,
Uh, do you have the book, boys? Do you have the book with you? Noor
so,
Muhammad?
so yes,
Ji. So, can you open your chapter about the prayer right from the beginning?
yes, sir.
So you can see
So yes,
the
250.
chapter begins with the
Yes.
importance of the prayer. So from that you can pick and choose something to tell me to show the importance of the prayer.
So over here it says prayer is the second pillar of Islam. It literally means to supplicate and pray. Pray in Islam means to worship Allah 5 times a day as taught by the Prophet ﷺ, prayer is an important role, pillar of Islam. And Allah Almighty says, "Verily, I am Allah, there is none worthy to be worshipped but me, so worship me and establish me in your prayers for my remembrance." Therefore, it's obligatory on every Muslim, whether he's rich or poor, old or young, man or woman, ill or healthy, to perform prayer. This is the first paragraph.
And then you see how many times this is mentioned, and when we are required to offer Sayyid Musharrif from the given suggestions in the mark scheme.
Yes, sir. Prayer is the second pillar of Islam, and its importance can be judged from the fact that it's the first act that person will be held accountable for the Day of Judgment. Candidates may begin their answer by writing about the importance of the prayer, and may even go to write about the prayer, how many times the prayer has been mentioned in the Quran, 67 times, and compulsory for all adults, male, female, and female, whether at home or traveling, the peace or war, healthy or sick, the main focus, however, should be on the benefits of prayer. Prayer teaches
Right.
Muslims
So
punctuality.
there is a guideline given by the examiner. In the beginning of the answer, you are required to write about the importance of the prayer. So you can
He says
write
the
any
main
relevant ayat also. And then
yes,
the question is the benefits. What are the benefits of Salah for the Muslims? So there are 10 things mentioned here. Can you read further?
yes. The main focus, however, should be on the benefits of prayer. Prayer teaches Muslims punctuality,
So you
cleanliness,
will count these things
humility,
also. Prayer
humility
teaches
and
Muslims number one, punctuality, number two, cleansing.
cleanliness.
Uh,
Cleanliness, humility, obedience, self-discipline and self-control, piety and taqwa, patience and
perseverance.
assurance, perseverance. So
So
what is
can
this?
you count these things? Can you count these things? How many are these things?
Yes, sir. Sir, 10, sir.
10. And there are 10 benefits. So these benefits are also given in this book which you was reading earlier in the
Yes, sir.
same page. So you will be required to write about all these 10 things when you will write about the benefits of the prayer.
Sir,
So
but sir, well, if you scroll up, sir, the main question was like, what's the difference between like the prayers, like if a person prays or does not pray. So there's
no, you
even
just a minute. Uh, Read the question again.
the Prophet ﷺ said, between a person and a disbeliever is discarding prayer. What
Okay,
benefits?
hold on. The Prophet said between a person and disbelief is discarding prayer. And this hadith is related to show the importance of the prayer. Yani, in the beginning of the question, you have to write according to this hadith the importance of the prayer. Okay. Then the main question is next part. What is that?
The main points, sir, yeah. The 10 main points.
Yes. So in the beginning, this hadith is mentioned with this is a style of asking a question. You know, the examiners they write an ayat or a hadith about the importance of that particular thing, and then they ask another part of the question. So the in this case, this hadith is about the importance, and this hadith shows the importance of the prayer. And if a person is discarding prayer, it means this is sign of disbelief. So uh, abandoning prayer is a disbelief. Yani for a Muslim, what is the importance of the prayer? This is the point. This is the topic of the hadith, and you should know that in the beginning of the answer, you will write about the importance of the prayer. You can refer different hadiths, different ayat to support your answer, and then after that, there is the main question. The main question is, what benefits do Muslims find in regular prayer? So there are 10 mentioned benefits of the prayer. You will be required to write about that. Is that clear for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then the next part of the question. Muhammad Ashar, what is the next part of the question?
Part B. Why do Muslims regard a delayed qaza prayer as a sign of God's mercy? Give reasons for your answer.
So first of all, beta, you are required to know what is the rule for delayed prayer. Can we delay the prayer?
Yes, sir. If for some other reason we cannot perform it, so then we can delay and perform afterwards.
Yani, as a rule, we are required to offer salah at its given time. You know, in
Yes,
the
sir.
Quran, Allah said there are fixed timing for the prayers. Yani, we have to offer the prayer at the given fixed times. But on the same time, if there is a genuine reason, then we can delay the prayer. So in that sense, this is regarded as mercy of Allah. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the main point. Anyway, read from the book also. I mean, from this given explanation, what is suggested here. Ji beta.
Candidates can refer to God's attributes of being Rahman and Rahim and say that Allah never wants to burden His creation and hence
Okay.
has given them the option of offering qaza prayer. The
Okay.
fulfillment of the second pillar of Islam is obligatory on all Muslims at all times.
Oh,
However, at certain times it may not be possible to offer salat or sleep may have overcome a person or a person could be traveling. So
yeah.
for Muslims to make a missed salat, God has given his option to his believers so that they may remember him and fulfill their obligation towards him.
So, what are the situations when we can delay the prayer?
So when we are traveling and sometimes when sleep comes over us.
No, apart from this, this is mentioned here. I know. Is there anything else we can any other situation?
Um,
Yes. Like like what?
for example, if we sometimes don't have time or if we
Okay,
sometimes
listen.
can't perform ablution.
No, 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 no. If you can't do ablution, there is a substitute that is the dry ablution. So this is
Yes, sir.
not the reason to delay the prayer. Okay, the reason to delay the prayer, number one, traveling. It is mentioned. Number one, you may overcome by sleep, and number three, it might be a storm going on. It might be earthquake going on. It might be a related situation to a storm or to earthquake, or it can be war-like situation. Isn't that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So under these circumstances, you see these are the genuine reasons. Yani you was compelled to delay the prayer. Okay, you delayed the prayer because you was compelled because of the circumstances. That is the genuine reason. So then you can offer the delayed prayer, and in this way, this is regarded as the mercy of Allah that He has permitted us to offer the qaza prayer, and because the performance of the prayer is a must, but we delayed it because of the certain reason, and then we are given the chance by Almighty Allah to make up for the delayed prayer because He is Rahman and Rahim, and He don't want to overburden His creations. So He has given this relaxation. So we can say in this way, delayed prayer, the performance of delayed prayer is regarded as a sign of God's mercy. Is it clear for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Only Ashar is saying yes, sir. Where are the others?
Yes, sir, clear.
This is another boy. Only two boys they are saying. Rafe, what do you say? Abdul Rahman, what do you say? Muhammad Kundi, what do you say? Ahmed Nawaz.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir, we understand.
Okay. Now coming to the next part. This question we have done. What are the moral, spiritual, and other benefits of fasting in month of Ramadan? Hana? Have we done that or not? Noor Muhammad Khan.
Yes, sir.
Have we
did.
done or not, beta?
Yes, sir. We did, sir.
We have done.
Yes.
Anyway, no harm in doing it again. Suggested answer. Read the suggested answer.
Okay, sir. In answer to this question, candidates need to write in some detail about the moral, spiritual, and other benefits, which could include the social and, say, the physical benefits of fasting. For example, candidates could say that fasting builds up a person's moral character by teaching him or her self control and self restraint. When a person fasts, it develops empathy in him or her as they feel the hunger pangs of the poor. The physical benefits are that a person's digestive system is given a rest and the whole system is cleansed. Fasting also brings a Muslim closer to God. It makes them reflect on all the favors that God has bestowed upon them, and as it is a month in which Muslims not only fast but endeavor to keep away from everything which displeases God, their spiritual side is strengthened. During the month of Ramadan, the rich people spend generously on the poor people to earn Allah's rewards. Yet another advantage is that people get together to open their fasts in the mosque, or families and friends are invited to open their fasts together, and this promotes friendship and love between them. These and other similar points could be given in the answers. It is the detail and development of the benefits in the answer that will take the marks to the high levels.
Okay, and then what is the B part? And what you were right, by the way, in the B part? G. Read the question and then give the suggest an answer. G.
Okay, sir. Choose any one benefit of the Ramadan fast you have written about in part A and say why you think it is most useful.
G.
Sir,
What you will say? G.
you gave a homework for this. It was the same question.
Anyway, what you will say?
Sir, we can say that it teaches us that it teaches about the poor that how they feel every day and they suffer, and said to keep makes us closer to God.
No, 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 no. You see, choose any one benefit. One benefit in part B. You have to choose on only one thing which you have discussed in part A. So what you will choose and what you will say?
So it teaches us benefit, like patience. Sorry.
So in part B, what you will say? You know, in part B, it is said why and why you think it is most useful. So what you will say about that?
Because like patience, like we know how people who are not lucky enough to have food, like we know how they feel, and like we can be patient, and like
Sayyid Bashir, you are mixing up it. Either you either you discuss about patience only, like you have said in part A, we one of the benefit of fast is patience, and in part B you have to say why patience is most useful. So you have to write about why here in part B. Why patience? Why patience? In your opinion? Anyway, keep on thinking. Noor Muhammad, what you will choose and say? One thing.
Sir, it builds up a person's moral character by teaching him or her self control and self restraint.
So why it is very important?
So it is important because of this we get to know how the poor people feel every day.
No. Listen, mera beta. Read the question again, B part. Noor Muhammad, read the B part again.
Okay, sir. Choose any one benefit of the Ramadan fast you have written about in part A and say why you think it is most useful.
So, for example, you have written what you have written 10 things in part A. What you will choose for part B about from these 10?
Sir, the first one.
Which one? Name that.
Sir, for example, candidates could say that fasting builds up a person's moral character by teaching him moral self-control and self-restraint.
No, beta. For example, you have counted 10 benefits, okay?
Yes,
Or
sir.
4 benefits. For example, you said because of the fasting, we learn self-control, okay? We learn self-restraint, this same thing. And we learn the plight of the poor because of the fasting, okay? Or you can say that one of the benefit of fasting is that our body our stomach get rest, and that is beneficial for our health. So these are the 4 points you mentioned in part A. In part B, you have to choose any one of these 4 and then say why this is useful in your opinion. Noor Muhammad, can you do this or I should help?
Sir, you should.
Listen, mera beta. For example, in part B, in part A, you say because of the fasting, we develop the sympathy for the poor people and we feel the hunger of the poor because of the fast fasting itself. We learn how this hunger is painful. So we have discussed this thing in part A also. In part B, I say this fasting is a method, is a way for us to learn about the plight of the poor in the society, because we, while fasting, experience ourselves the pain of hunger. So in my opinion, this is very useful for the rich people to understand the situation of the poor people, because they experience themselves the pangs of the hunger, how much they are painful while fasting. So in my opinion, this is the most important benefit of the fast for the community or for the individual. In this way, you have to answer this B part. Do you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Talha Zahir, if you choose self-restraint or sabr or patience for second part, what you will say then?
Sir, there is no one named Talha Zahir.
Who was this saying yes, sir? Who said? So anyway, Ashar Nadeem, Muhammad Ashar Nadeem.
Yes, sir.
But if you choose uh, patience for the part B, in your opinion, patience is one of the benefit of Ramzan. And what you will say, why this patience is most useful?
Sir, patience is most useful because it's one of the most useful attributes. Which, if we don't have patience, so living a life would be difficult, and spending difficult time would be very hard as well. And this patience also teaches us self-restraint, and this patience also teaches us that we should never give up as well.
So we learn from the fasting patience, and this is the reason that the fasting is very important. This is what you want to say, no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so the question is that whatever you have mentioned in part A, okay, these are the benefits. So you will choose one benefit from that, and then you will say why this benefit is most useful in your opinion. In part B, you will discuss in this way. I hope you understand what you are required to do.
Yes, sir.
Hananur, Muhammad, and Huzaifa, and Aman was, and Zaid
Yes.
Amir. Yes, this was Zaid Amir, I think, who said yes.
Sir,
Zaid Amir is in this
okay.
class.
No, sir.
There is no Zaid Amir even in this class.
Sir, there's Zain Ahmed Irfan.
Ji, Muhammad Aslan, do you understand all that discussion we had? Muhammad Ahmed Siddiqui?
Yes, sir.
Very hardly he said. Muhammad Kundi, what do you say? Have you understood all that what we discussed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will continue, inshallah. Do we have the time or the time is up already?
Sir, 3 minutes are over. Past.
Okay. So inshallah, see
Okay.
you again.
Okay, sir. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Love it, sir.